So IGN asked Lawrence Yang and Eric Peterson, the UX designer and the business development executive at Valve, for those that are now just getting a Steam Deck or maybe haven't picked up their Steam Deck in a while, what would you say is the most significant improvement and or update that you've made since its release? Well, we're going to get into their response. But before we do, please smash the like, hit the subscribe, and click the bell icon, guys. I'm Blaze2K. Let's get into it. So Lawrence Yang says, it's hard to know. We've done so much. The refresh rate change was really a big one, but even stuff like improving battery life, updating the fan curve to make your Steam Deck a little bit more quiet. These are Steam and Valve has made massive improvements to the Steam Deck over time. Like he says, the fan curve, making it quieter because there was a lot of fan issues at the start. People had loud fans, were complaining a bit of fan noise. Mine thankfully wasn't too bad, but they have improved that. They've improved the battery life, obviously. Eric Pearson also says things like the ability to shop on the store for games that are great or deck verified, and the process of us verifying titles and making sure that we have a whole large catalog of titles players can choose from. That list is growing every day. So if a customer had looked 6 months ago, it would be a different list of games than it is now. And Lawrence Yang says, yeah, I think we launched with 300 Steam Deck verified games. 300 games is still a good amount of games to launch with. And he says now we're over 5,000 verified playable games, and that number is growing. So Valve have been working overtime to make sure as many games work on the Steam Deck as possible, and obviously they're up to 5,000 verified playable games. So that is probably one of the biggest improvements since the Steam Deck came out. That and the ability to change the display refresh rate to 40 hertz. Because let me tell you guys, you might think 60 is the minimum for some people would say 60 is the minimum for a good gaming experience. Well, 40 is actually pretty damn good too. And it's especially good when you can actually set the display rate, the display refresh rate to 40 hertz. Because when you play games at 40 hertz when the display is actually running at 40 hertz, it's a really good middle ground between 30 and 60. And you'll be surprised how many games run at 40 hertz or run at 40 FPS solid on this thing. Even high end games like Battlefield, all the latest games that you can, your Elden Ring, that you can struggle to run on this thing. If you run them at a solid 40, it feels almost like 60. It really does, and that is a big improvement since they came out. And obviously, the biggest improvement though has to be the fact that there's now 5,000 playable games, verified playable games at that, and better battery life, improved fan curve, stuff like that. So, anyways, guys, what's your favorite thing since the Steam Deck came out? What have you appreciated that they've added? For me, it's probably the game library getting bigger, and obviously the 40 hertz refresh rate, and just how things have just got faster, snappier, smoother since it came out. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what your favorite thing is. I'm Blaze2K. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon for more. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.